to Out of the Rough. I'm Fred Arnold. In this show, we're going to highlight opportunities and solutions to help get you out of the rough and into success, both personally and professionally. In these tough economic times, I want to bring to you practical solutions to many of today's challenges. And today I've got Bill Miranda. Bill Miranda is the CEO of the Santa Clarita Valley Latino Chamber of Commerce. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be here.
Now, the Latino Chamber of Commerce is just a couple of years old, correct?
It's only a year and a half old.
Right.
That's all.
Now, how did it come about? I know you spawned off from the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce. Tell us about how that was created.
Yes, we did. We started as a subcommittee within the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce about 5-6 years ago. And at any point in time, the subcommittee grew to 20, 25 people, 30 people, I think was the maximum at one time. And the purpose was to take advantage of the Latino opportunities that were out there with Latino businesses, the Latino marketplace. Well, as you well know, and as the viewers know, the Latino marketplace in California has just blossomed tremendously. There are more Latino businesses growing right now than any other businesses. The Latino businesses are getting bigger and bigger. The volume of purchases in the Latino marketplace is now tremendous. It's in the billions and billions of dollars. And so we're trying to tap into that market. We're trying to get to know and understand that market.
I think that's important. Know, understand, and serve that market.
Yes.
Because it's about serving the different markets, but you have to know your market before you can serve it.
Exactly.
Now, tell us about the chamber started, and the Latino chamber started. And you started with several big events in Newhall, didn't you?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We've had a tremendous year. 2011 was a tremendous year for us. We had a great Cinco de Mayo. We call it the Taste of Cinco de Mayo.
Was that the kickoff? Because I heard that was just phenomenal. I mean, what a great event.
That was, let's call that was our re-kickoff.
That was your coming out party.
That was our coming out party. It was probably the biggest event ever held in Newhall. Over 5,000 people attended.
Wow.
We closed down the city, closed down 2 streets. Mm-hmm. We had a stage, we had 2 bands, we had folklorico dancers from the Newhall Community Center, which these kids were excellent. And we drew from our own resources here in Santa Clarita. And
you probably had great food?
We had fantastic
food. Great food and drink.
It turned out that Cinco de Mayo was on a Thursday, which is also First Thursday, and in Newhall, the Old Town Newhall Association has food trucks and an artwork walk that take place on the first Thursday. So we piggybacked off of that, and together with the Old Town Newhall Association and the Santa Clarita Valley Latino Chamber of Commerce, we had a huge event.
I love it. Now, do you have to be Latino or have a Latino, if you will, minority-based company to be a part of the chamber?
You do not, which is interesting, and thanks for asking the question. Almost a third of our members are non-Latinos. They're people who want to know and understand the Latino marketplace. They're people, if you don't mind my saying this, who want to come out of the rough and into the green.
I love it.
Okay.
Yeah, I love it. But you have to understand that market before you go into that market because the culture is different.
Yes.
The way of thinking, there's so much different about the Latino market that is important to embrace. I know living in Los Angeles, we're probably one of the, if you will, the Hispanic capitals of the world as far as a market goes, as far as a business market goes. And it's important that we understand that and we understand that community.
It is very important that we understand it. And let me give you some examples. I used to be a counselor for the Small Business Development Center. Well, many of our new businesses that were trying to get advice from us, from the government, because we were the government, at least representing the government, that were trying to get advice on how to start and grow businesses were Latinos. We saw more and more Spanish speakers. Yes, they speak English, but they're more comfortable in Spanish. Mm-hmm. All right, that's their native tongue. They come to this country legally, of course, and they start businesses, and they really want to flourish in our economy, But remember, their native language is Spanish. And while they're learning their English better and better and better, it's good to be able to deal with them in Spanish.
Yeah, and it's great, and it's a great opportunity. Also, a lot of the members are Latino, and I think that's important for those that aren't, to learn the culture just from your peers, from the networking opportunities, from the networking events, from the committees that you currently have. Good stuff. A couple of committees that you do have that help put together different events if you want to get involved in the chamber.
If you want to get involved in the chamber, please go to our website, SCV Latino chamberofcommerce.com. There's a ton of information there for everybody.
Yeah, and how to get involved. And it's very priced, right-sized on the price. It's very reasonably priced.
We are a nonprofit, and we have membership rates that start as low as $150 for the year.
Yeah.
And for that, we give a lot of value. Not only networking, which is obvious, we do a lot of networking, we do education and training also. And of course, we're an advocacy organization. We're part of the California Hispanic Chambers of Commerce, and we're also part of the United States Latino Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Bill Miranda, the CEO of the Santa Clarita Valley Latino Chamber of Commerce. Do you mind sticking around for another segment?
Absolutely not.
I want to talk to you about your day job.
Let's do it.
And that is the leadership. You're a leadership coach and a leadership mentor to so many. We'll be right back